Guys, this has to stop. This has to stop, guys. I mean, this is gonna be probably one of the first and maybe last rant. I don't want to even call it a rant video, guys, because I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, or I don't want to sound like I'm calm down, Mark. Easy, buddy. Okay, guys, this has to stop. And I'm looking at you guys right in the eyeballs, guys. I mean, we're some grown men, grown women, lawn care community, lawn care professional. And what's been happening, this isn't the first time, guys. This ain't the first time ever. But today I went over to, I'm gonna have to take a knee, guys, because I just can't, you know, my blood pressure is gonna be boiling up by the end of this video, and I don't want to pass out in front of you guys. Here's the thing. Where do I start? How do I say it? There's no way to say it but to say it. Just okay. I went to 7-Eleven. I go to this particular 7-Eleven on Mondays whenever I have to go when I have to go pee. Okay, I went in there. I was going to the restroom, and I pushed the restroom down, and lo and behold, there's a dude there taking a Mondo Duke. Okay, I mean, I don't know how else to say it, guys. Wide open. That's not the bad part. Let me get up. That's not the bad part, fellas, that I opened the door and he was taking a dump. Because I've been in so many encounters where I've opened the door and people were taking dumps, and it is what it is. That's it. That's all I'm saying about that. But this particular situation, this dude had the nerve. I went in there, right? Like nothing. It's just a one-person bathroom, solo bathroom, one toilet, one sink, one blower, yada yada, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, this dude had the, how am I going to say this without saying words that I'm not supposed to be saying? I don't say words that I'm not supposed to be saying, but here we go. This dude had the nerve to tell me, scream at me, yell at me, raise his voice at me. Let me I don't know if I should do this vlog in the truck, because I got some neighbors here that probably gonna think that I'm nuts because I'm ranting. Like I said, this is gonna be the first and the last rant. Let me just go ahead and take a knee so I can calm down. Stand up. This guy had the nerve to tell me, "Don't you know how to knock?" I was like, it kind of threw me off guard because I didn't see him. I was like this, trying to shake the grass off like this, right? So I pushed the door. Boy, did it startle me to death, boy. Scared the cheese pizza out of me. "Don't you know how to knock, boy?" I didn't say nothing because I was like, so I said, I don't even know what I said. I think I said, "I'm sorry." And then he started saying, "Who do you think you are, just busting in the..." Boy, I was getting questioned like, is it my fault that you didn't lock the door, dude? You're a grown man. Pardon my language. You're a grown AZZ man. You don't know how to lock the door. I've been to this restroom many times, guys. The lock works. I tried it, trust me. "Don't you know?" And I'm trying to do his voice. He sounded more like a wrestler voice, kind of like "Oh yeah, boy, don't you know how to knock?" Kind of like Randy Savage, right? "Ooh yeah," that kind of tonality. It freaked me out, and I was like, I didn't know what to say. The door was wide open. When I busted open, he was like, "Don't you know?" He had the toilet paper in his hand, right? He was about to get a roll in his hand, and he dropped the roll, and it rolled across the restroom. I freaked out. I didn't know. I was about to go get the toilet paper for him. You know, I didn't know, and he was coming at me sideways, guys, while he was on the pot. Questioned me. Sounded like I was being interrogated. I mean, it was torture. It was definitely torture, guys. I can't unsee what I saw. I can't unsmell what I saw. So it was definitely torture. Start asking me all these questions. I froze, and I had actually had the toilet paper in my hand because I was gonna toss it to him, right? Like, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And, like, I couldn't even back out, guys. I mean, the door was wide open. He was, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay, that type of thing. And he was coming at me, so I got I had the toilet paper. Of course, it fell out of his hand. Okay, that's my bad. I scared him. I grabbed the toilet paper and I tossed it to him. When I tossed it to him, I guess he wasn't expecting me to toss it to him. Knocked the phone out of his hand, landed in the toilet, right? By that time, I'm freaking out. He's freaking out already. And the manager, I guess he heard what was going on. And he was like, you know, I'm not gonna make that type of dialogue or voice, but it was a Indian dude from the 7-Eleven, and he was like, what's going on here? It's only for one person. Y'all need to close the door, yada yada. Thank God he came in to save me, because after that I turned around and I left. I booked it out of that 7-Eleven as quick as I can. All right, guys, this has to stop. This has to stop. Like I said, we're grown AZZ men, grown AZZ women. Guys, let's try to learn how to use the lock on the door on the public restrooms. It's that simple, guys. That's all I ask, guys. I ain't got time to see that. I ain't got time to smell that. It was horrendous. Lost my appetite. I'm kind of ticked off right now. I lost my appetite. I was actually planning to go to Olive Garden to go have a lunch, which I never do. I'd never go to Olive Garden. Nobody in the family loves Olive Garden but me and my stepdaughter. And it's been months since I've been to Olive Garden, guys. My wife was like, you know what? Go ahead and go to Olive Garden for lunch Monday. I was like, babe, you know what? That sounds good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. No, forget it. Lost my appetite. That's how bad it was. That's why, let me take a knee, guys. I mean, I'm just ranting and not making sense probably, but hopefully you guys feel me. Out there in the lawn care community, this is the best community ever, guys. I love it, and I know that y'all guys understand what I'm going through. Maybe you guys have been on my end where you walked into somebody taking a Mondo Duke, or maybe you've been in the other situation where you're blowing it up and somebody enters while you're blowing it up and you're stunned. It's happened to me. It's happened to me before. Different story, different time, different video. Lock the doors, guys, especially if they work. If they work, fine. But then, of course, there's these other times where you go into a restroom, your stomach, your guts is blowing up, and you got to make it to a restroom. You make it to the restroom and you find out that, okay, the lock doesn't work. I've been there many times, guys. Many times where the lock doesn't work. I get it, guys. I get that part. You know, I mean, if that ever happens, put a sock on the doorknob. If you got a hat, I know a lot of you guys have really nice hats. I've seen them. Beautiful hats, nice hats, professional looking hats. If you guys want to send me one, send me one. Beautiful hats. Put your hat on the doorknob. That'll work too. Or bandana. I got bandanas. I've done that before, years ago. Put a bandana at the end. No problem. I was able to sit, do my business. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And I was out. Okay? It works, guys. Lock the doors, guys. It was awkward. Today was awkward. Lost my appetite. I mean, the only thing this guy, I was waiting for him to ask us, hey man, pull up a chair, let's have a conversation. No, guys, this, guys, just lock the doors. It takes, what, maybe a millisecond to push the button, turn the knob. That's it, guys. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's all it is, guys. I need your help. Spread the word. Hashtag lock the dang restroom doors. Guys, I gotta go mow grass. My blood pressure, it's blowing through the roof, guys. I need to go get me some Topo Chico or something, guys. I'm out.